Hey, what's up, my fellow disappointments? It's your boy Dumpling. World War II was a European war and should not have been Canada's problem. There are multiple reasons why World War II was Europe's war, but I narrowed it down to 3. So one of the main points are, last time they had to go to war in World War I, it was because they were part of Britain. And, well, they're not part of Britain anymore.
All around me a familiar face.
Second part was, the war happened right after the Great Depression, and Canada's economy was still not thriving. Yeah, they should have focused more on their economy. The third reason why Canada should not have gone to war is because the forces at the time were very small.
12 seconds later.
In the First World War, Canada was a British colony and had to go when Britain demanded them to. But now they're a Commonwealth country through the Statute of Westminster. A Commonwealth country is a country that is seen equal to Britain and is no longer under its rule. Because Canada was a Commonwealth country, it no longer had to respond to Britain's every beck and call, which meant that they could decide on whether or not to go to war. The second reason World War II was Europe's problem and not Canada's was the Great Depression. The Great Depression happened in 2 forms. First form, in me.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Second form, economically. We will mainly be talking about the second one because the first one is not relevant to World War II. The Great Depression happened in 1929 and set the entire economy into debt, not only in Canada, but America and European countries. Over 20% of the people were unemployed. Not only this, every country, including Canada, started being isolationist, which meant that there were tariffs or taxes placed on imported goods. This discouraged trading between the nations.
3:28
The less trading between the nations created an even bigger separation than there already was between Canada and the European nations.
A few moments later.
The third and final point was that Canadian forces only had 4,300 troops, had very few light tanks, and had no modern artillery. This is bad because why would you want to fight a war with only 4,300 troops? To put this into perspective, 10,000 casualties were suffered in Vimy Ridge, and that's more than double the amount of troops that Canada had at that moment. So, that was why World War II was Europe's problem and not Canada's problem. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Hey guys, it's your boy Dumplings. It's 2 a.m. right now, and I'm just not sure how I'm gonna make this any longer. I have to go. Bye.